What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome to another episode of the New York Card Collector's journey. Um, Today, I wanted to talk about I need to have patience in regards to my card collection. Sometimes I tend to jump the gun and don't. Sometimes it's just not having patience tends to make me lose in the game in this hobby. Sometimes I have it, sometimes I don't. I just wish I could be patient 100% of the time, or at least know when the card market moves. The reason I mean by patience is because I had a 97 gold medallion and 98 gold medallion of Michael Jordan, right? I Between both of them, I believe I had paid 4,400. I sold it in Fanatics Fest this past year over the summer for 4,400. It went up a little bit, but I needed to cover certain things for bills, credit cards for other cards that I had bought, right? And with me, I have no patience, so I tend to want to pay off my cards right away, right? And it tends to work out for me. Whatever, cards got paid, credit cards got paid. If I would have waited a couple more months, not even a little bit more of a thing than a couple, but if I would have waited maybe 3 to 4 months, those same cards, as I'm looking at double E sports cards, double E underscore sports cards, those same two cards are worth over $11,000. $11,000. I had those two cards. I kick myself in the butt sometimes. Same thing with the green refractors, Bowman Chromes, 2017, Aaron Judges. I had a total of like about maybe 8 of those. 8 of those. Out of those 8, 5 of them were PSA 10. Well, PSA 10. 4 of them were PSA 1010s. 1 PSA 10. I could have gotten the auto graded. I should have. Well, those same cards just sold my last PSA 10. I still have the 99 out of 99. Sold the last PSA 10 for 15K, right? The one before that, I believe, sold it for 4,200. That one, I followed it, sold for 9,500. Somebody was able to sell it. I mean, thankfully to that 9,500, I was able to. And then another one that sold on Fanatics for 11K. I was able to sell mine for 15K, right? So the difference is that sometimes I understand with the green refractors in regards to the patience, because I mean, I needed to move the cards in order to get bigger ones, right? Needed to in order to move into this game, and acquire bigger and better cards, right? So I understand with the green refractors, but with the Jordans, oh my God, the goal was to hold on to Jordans, and I didn't. I didn't have patience. Should have had patience. So what I mean is, I want to have patience, 100% of the time. There's times that, like, again, I just recently sold my Top Finest Autos, BGS 10s, 8 of them. It's a partial parallels, partial rainbow that I had, and I sold it for 6 figures, right? That requires patience, because I've built up to it. I believe the BGS 9.5 Blue Wave was harder to get. I mean, it surfaced once, and after that, never again. The BGS 10 Red Refractor surfaced one, and after that, I didn't see it again. But I already had the 1 out of 5. There's like 2 BGS 10 Red Refractors. But that required patience, that I build up to that. And then at the same time, it was one of those I had to learn how to let go. Again, looking for bigger cards in the hobby. Financially, I'm not there, so I would love to keep every card that that I acquire, but I can't. In order to get into something bigger or something that I want or crave, I got to do what I got to do. And then plus, on top of that, I got a home to take care of. So it went to something good at the end of the day. Now, yes, I have a bigger collection. I've been able to acquire a lot more cards that I've wanted to acquire. Bigger dogs that I've been able to get. I'm gonna keep reiterating that. But again, patience. And right now, I have a gut feeling. This come off season, there's gonna be some cards that are gonna surface. And right now, I think I'm in a good position to, if the card that I'm looking for surfaces, I'm ready to pounce on it. I just gotta see how far my budget will go. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I have to have patience. I can't just jump on the first cards that I see during this baseball off season. And whether Yankees do good or not, it all depends. Because I know that if the Yankees win a World Series, the card will surface. If Judge is winning another MVP, prices will go up. I believe the card won't surface. There's other collectors that I know that would probably be thinking what I'm thinking. But there's only one card now that I am looking to add to my collection. Will I need to sell cards in order to get it into my collection? Most likely I will, but it'll be worth it. So we'll see what happens. Will I have to get into debt? Most likely. But we'll see. All right. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.